The power consumption of these data centers may be around 100 megawatts today, but it will likely be many times, 10 times, or perhaps 20 times higher in the future. The quantity of data we'll use to train it, and the artificial intelligence models will employ synthetic data, but it doesn't necessarily need to be constructed in one location. You're going to say something about AI production for a moment, but I wanted to ask you about regulation and its involvement in it. From the standpoint of energy, this is the major finding that is crucial to understand. For the first time, a computer is a factory as well as a tool. Previously, it served as a data center for storing data, but the way these computers are utilized in the future will be considerably different from how they were used in the past. Like a Cuisinart, a lawnmower, or any other tool, these computers, for instance. I'm holding a phone in my pocket right now, which is both a computer and a tool. A microphone is a tool that you use when you need it. It sits idle when you don't use it. Right now, my phone is not doing anything, but in the realm of artificial intelligence, there will be systems, Hades, that constantly do tasks for humans. Similar to how we ask one of our employees to do something, and they do it. We ask it to do something, and it always does. It should be as autonomous as possible, as human in the loop as possible, and as governed as needed. These machines will be inventing chips, creating software, streamlining procedures, assessing our several strategies, and attempting to determine which is the best to suggest to us. There is an extremely vast amount of design space and optimization space exploration. For instance, we want A's to go investigate them and seek for novel scientific findings. These machines will therefore function as an AI factory in many respects. That is the name of the new industry and factory that is now being developed. Keep in mind that this is in addition to the past and that energy is necessary for a new industry. All software that can be accelerated should be accelerated as accelerated computing, which Nvidia provides, enables us to save a significant amount of energy in the way we use computation. Old data centers should be updated with new, faster computer models. Doing so will save a significant amount of energy. That is the type of traditional data center that we once constructed. However, a new technology known as AI factories will require energy. Artificial intelligence, on the other hand, will help us conserve energy elsewhere. If you will, this is a new assembly line, an industrial revolution. Earlier, you compared it to an automobile. Naturally, there is a lot of activity on the Hill, and rightfully so, regarding new rules, safeguards, and decisions regarding how to maintain innovation while safeguarding our children, national security, and our place in the world in comparison to other countries, including Europe. As the members of Congress down the street begin to write the future of your industry, what are your thoughts on those issues? We start by educating people about the technology and the amazing good it can accomplish globally, while also acknowledging its risks and hazards. At its core, this technology is intelligence, and intelligence may be applied in a wide range of ways, both for good and for bad. Therefore, we assist students in comprehending the current state of technology where it is, where it will be in a fair amount of time, and how to think about it practically as opposed to conceptually or fantasy-wise. Without our demythologizing things, people find it difficult to comprehend. Therefore, we start by educating people about the technology and its many beneficial applications in a variety of domains, including education, healthcare, and climate science. Everyone ought to have a personal tutor. Today, I have Perplexity as my personal tutor. Almost every day, I utilize it. Perplexity, what is this tutor? Perplexity is a tremendously useful tool. You can ask it anything you want, and it can communicate with other AIs. It's been quite beneficial, and has taught me a lot about digital biology. Thus, it is clear that I am a glass-half-full person. We want to make sure that politicians are aware of the global prospects and know that exporting American technology translates into success overseas. Our goals are to succeed here, overseas, and everywhere else. It's fantastic that every policymaker I've encountered wants America to prevail. However, there are opposing viewpoints. A research on AI-generated content and its effects on children and others was produced by Microsoft, whose Brad Smith we hosted a few weeks ago. What about the negative aspects of AI that keep you up at night? The dark side of AI will have to be discovered by AI itself, and the explanation for that is quite obvious. It will take something with extremely high speeds to identify and stop AI. Constructing probably the greatest thing any of our staff members or any of us have ever done is Nvidia. Our technology is utilized in groundbreaking research in numerous scientific and industrial domains, and we have established one of the most significant technology corporations in history. Over the last 30 years, we have developed technology that no one could have predicted. I take pride in that. Whether it's digital biology or healthcare, using this technology and developing it further for some of the most difficult problems of our day is likely our most significant endeavor. Some of our best futures are like that. What we will be like in 10 years is beyond my comprehension. It will be amazing when we use AI in biology and go beyond referring to it as life sciences to life engineering. As we do with many other scientific disciplines, we definitely have the most potential to help and contribute in that way. Congratulations, then. It's clear that you've created something immensely intriguing and potent, and you're learning new things every day. Of course, this is the next step. Thank you. Indeed, we gain knowledge every day. AI has enormous potential to benefit many different businesses and society at large. One of the most fascinating parts, in my opinion, is not just the technology per se, but also how it can be used to redefine and rethink disciplines that we have long researched. AI, for example, is paving the way for a more engineering-oriented approach in biology, where we actively create and comprehend biological systems at a fundamental level, rather than only watching them. AI is bringing us closer to a future in which we may be able to create medications, anticipate and stop illnesses, and comprehend the human body in ways that were previously unthinkable. Additionally, it's not limited to biology or medicine. Consider climate science. We can better comprehend the effects of climate change, manage energy consumption, and investigate sustainable solutions thanks to AI's capacity to evaluate massive datasets and model intricate systems. Thus, in many respects, new technology is completely changing fields rather than merely improving them. Naturally, given these powers, it is our duty to make sure AI's potential is used in an ethical and open manner. To establish frameworks that put safety, accountability, and privacy first, our sector must cooperate with legislators, researchers, and the general public. This is where proactive regulation, educational outreach, and continuous communication with government agencies are useful. It is our responsibility as a sector to be open and honest about AI's potential as well as its drawbacks. Our goal is to make sure that the AI we develop minimizes dangers while providing real, beneficial advantages to people everywhere. With the correct frameworks in place, I'm sure we can accomplish this delicate balancing act. The ultimate goal is a future in which artificial intelligence, AI, transforms humanity, and we can look back and know that we created technology that not only made life better, but also did so in a sustainable and responsible manner. I appreciate the chance to express these ideas and the path we're taking. I have faith that we will build a future that is even more promising than we can now envision if we keep learning, innovating, and working together.